Okay, so now that we've done two commands, positive and negative, we're going to do other command forms. So when you're telling somebody to do something, you could be talking to somebody that you would use to with. So that could be like your little brother or your dog, like I said. Or you could be talking to somebody that you would use usted. So if you were telling your mom to do something or your grandma or the principal, again, remember command isn't necessarily a bad thing. You're just telling somebody like, hey, come here, please. So it could be somebody who you respect. You would use usted with. For an ustedes command, if you're telling more than one person what to do. So if I'm telling the whole class to do something, if you are telling two of your friends what to do, if you are telling both of your cats what to do, if it's plural, it's going to be ustedes. And then we have the nosotros command. So if you are including yourself in your command, what you're saying is let's. So like let's all go to the movies or let's volunteer. If you want to say let's do something, then it's going to be a nosotros command. So how you form the commands, it's very similar to the negative commands in the two forms. So you're going to go to the yo. For solicitar is solicito. So you're going to go to the yo, drop the o, add the opposite ending. Remember for AR verbs, the opposite ending is an e. So for the usted command, it's going to be solicite. So, hey, you, mom, ask for money. Solicite. The negative command is the exact same, only it has a no in front of it. So remember, for the two commands, the positive and negative commands are different, but for the usted commands, it's exactly the same. So either solicite or no solicite. For the ustedes command, again, go to the o, drop the o, add the opposite ending, and it's plural. Oops, I wanted to change my marker. Soliciten. Because I'm talking to more than one person. So exactly the same if it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. For the nosotros, solicitemos. So drop the O, add the opposite ending. Solicite, soliciten because it's plural, and solicitemos because it's nosotros. For poner, we're going to go to the yo, which is pongo. Drop the O, add the opposite ending. Remember for ER, the opposite ending is A. So no ponga. Grandma, don't put that there. No ponga or ponga. Same exact if it's positive or negative. For ustedes, it has to be plural because you're talking to more than one person. So it's going to be no pongan. And then for nosotros, no pongamos. Let's not set the table. No pongamos la mesa. Or pongamos la mesa. Let's set the table. Okay, for cumplir, go to the yo, which is cumplo. Drop the o, add the opposite ending. The opposite ending for IR verbs is an a again. So cumpla or no cumpla. For ustedes, cumplan or no cumplan. And for nosotros, cumplamos or no cumplamos. Just the opposite ending. Okay, there are some things we have to remember, but it's the exact same things that we have to remember for the two negative commands. So for buscar, normally we go to the yo, drop the o, add the opposite ending, but we want to keep the k sound, which means we have to change it, just like in the preterite, to que. So for usted, no busque. Ustedes, no busquen. Nosotros, busquemos. And again, exact same command, whether it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter at all. For jugar, we're going to go to the yo, which is juego, drop the o, add the opposite ending. Because we have to keep this g sound, it means we have to change it to gue. So the usted command is going to be juegue, ustedes jueguen, y nosotros, there's no stem change. We're going to talk about that in a second. But we do still have the GUE. So juguemos or no juguemos. Let's play or let's not play. Cruzar, just like the preterite, normally would go to the yo, drop the o at the opposite ending. It's a cargarzar, so we have to change the z to a c. So for usted, cruce or no cruce. For ustedes, crucen or no crucen. And for nosotros, crucemos or no crucemos. Okay, stem changers. Contar. In the regular present tense, contar is cuento. So we're going to drop the O, add the opposite ending. For the usted command, the opposite ending for AR verbs is E. So cuente. Cuente or no cuente. For the ustedes, cuenten or no cuenten. Tell a story, don't tell a story. For the nosotros, there's not going to be a stem change. So it's just going to be contemos. There's no stem change because it is an AR verb. Okay, for perder, the yo in the present tense is pierdo. Drop the o at the opposite ending, which is an A. So pierda or no pierda. For ustedes, pierdan or no pierdan. And for nosotros, there's going to be no stem change. So it's just perdamos because it's an ER verb. So AR and ER verbs do not stem change in the nosotros. For servir, the yo is sirvo. So we drop the O at the opposite ending, which is an A. So for the usted command, sirva or no sirva. For the ustedes command, sirvan or no sirvan. For the nosotros command, do you think we're going to stem change? Yes or no? Yes. So it's going to be sirvamos. Let's serve or let's not serve. This stem changes because it is an IR verb. IR verbs do stem change in the nosotros command. It's very similar to the preterite. So AR, ER verbs are not going to stem change. IR verbs do stem change, but they only stem change either to I or to you. So for morir, the yo is muero. Drop the O at the opposite ending. So muera or no muera. For ustedes, mueran or no mueran. For nosotros, we're going to have a stem change, but it's just to the U. So muramos or no muramos. Let's die or let's not die. So this is because it's an IR verb. Remember, they're only going to change to U or to I. They never change to IE or they never change to UE in the nosotros. They do stem change in all the other forms. It's just the nosotros that AR and ER verbs do not stem change. Only IR verbs stem change. Okay, again, we have a few regulars, but these are the exact same irregulars that are irregular in the negative 2 commands, and that is because in order to form the commands, you have to go to the yo, drop the o, add the opposite ending. But with these ones, we cannot go to the yo and drop the o because the yo for dar is doi, estoy, voy, se, and soy. So we can't drop the o and add the opposite ending, so we just have to memorize the difference. So it's just going to go to the opposite ending. For dar, we're going to say de. And it has to have an accent because otherwise it means of or from. So in order to keep it the command, it has to be de with an accent. For ustedes, it's going to be den, no accent. And then for nosotros, demos. For estar, opposite ending. So it's going to be este with an accent. Because if it doesn't have the accent, it means this. For ustedes, estén. It is going to have the accent. And for nosotros, estemos. Let's be or let's not be. For ear, remember this one's super weird and irregular. You just have to memorize it. In the negative command, remember it was vayas. So in the usted command, not vayas in the usted command, just regular. So vaya or no vaya. For ustedes, vayan or no vayan. For nosotros, it is a little bit different. So the negative command is going to be like this. No vayamos, right? So vaya, vayan, vayamos. The positive command is actually just vamos, like let's go. So if you ever watch Dora the Explorer and she says, come on, vámonos, that's part of vamos, let's go. So this is the only one that's different in the positive and negative. Otherwise, they're always going to be the same, positive and negative. For saber, again, it was a regular, remember the positive, or the negative 2 form is sepas. So the usted form is going to be sepa. Ustedes sepan. Y nosotros sepamos or no sepamos. The last one is ser. Again, it's the same as in the negative 2 form. So sea or no sea. Ustedes sean or no sean. Nosotros seamos or no seamos. Really quick practice. Mom and Dad, meet my new boyfriend. So I'm talking to more than one person, which means it's going to be ustedes command. So I need to go to the yo, which is conozco, drop the o at the opposite ending, which is an a, and I have to make it plural. So conozcan a mi nuevo novio. Abuela, don't litter or don't throw out your garbage. So I'm talking to somebody that I respect, which is going to use an usted command. So I'm going to go to the yo, which is tiro, drop the o at the opposite ending, which is going to be an e. No tire basura. Amigos, let's raise funds for the hospital. This is a nosotros command. I'm including myself. So I'm going to go to the yo, junto, drop the o, add the opposite ending, which is going to be an e. So juntemos. Let's raise funds. And that's it. If you have any questions, let me know.